Okay, guys, on page 231. Before I do this problem, what does, well, no, I'll do it in just a minute. Okay, on number 15. Look at 15. Who was absent yesterday? Okay, this is what you've got to learn today. Okay, but so as soon as I get through with everybody, you're going to work on 8.6, and then you got to go listen to the video. Oh, that's right. So just YouTube. Okay, on 15, it says a college banner is a triangle. The lengths of the sides are 13, 14, and 15. Is this triangle a right triangle? Tell them how we go do it. Do we use capital letters? No, don't use capital letters. There's a big reason for that. Okay, now we're going to go label. And I don't need to draw this. I've got the numbers. A, B, C. Tell them why C has to be 15. C has to be 15. It's the longest side. It's got to be the longest side. So we're going to come over here and go, everybody together. 13 squared, 14 squared equals 15 squared. This time we're not testing to see if, we're not using this to find a side. We're using it to test it. So now what's 13 squared? Okay, guys, wait a minute. Why was I here click-clacking on taking the lid off the calculator? What was the first thing we do when we walk in here? Take that lid off, because I don't have to wait on you. 15 squared. Okay. So I'm going to add that together, and what do I get? Are those two numbers equal? They're not equal. So no, this cannot be a right triangle. It can be a triangle, just not a right triangle. Okay, before we go on, okay, I need to talk to you about something. Very important. Okay, here's a ladder. Let's say the ladder is 18 feet. And from here to here is, 12. Okay, so, okay, that side what? C. That is B. So what am I? I'm trying to find B. I'm trying to find B. So tell me what you write. 12 squared plus B squared equals 18. Squared. Because C is 18. Okay, next step. 144 plus B squared equals 324. Thank you, people that already had that. I love it. Here's where people start messing up. Right here. They forgot how to do a simple equation. They forgot how to solve a simple equation. What do I do right now? Right here. I do the subtraction right here. I don't go over here to the side and go do any subtraction. I do everything. So what? B squared equals 180. Okay, do I put 0 here? No. No, because I've got B squared, so I don't need a 0. Well, it cancels out as 0, but I don't need to put 0 unless I don't have it. If I have something there to bring down, I don't put 0. Stop. Stop right here. You know what 7 period does? When I say stop, they say it's hammer time. Settle them. Stop right here. I don't care. I just need you to stop and think about what you're doing. Am I trying to find B or B squared? B. B. So I'm going to take the square root. Now this is what I'm about to tell you is super important. Not for now, later. Remember, I know where you're going. It's like I've seen ahead, and I know. And some of you don't think I know, but I know. I know where you're going with this. The square root of B squared is not a number, and some of you put a number under there, and I'm counting off. The square root of B squared is B, not a number. We're solving coming down. It's not important here, but it's important when you start solving inequalities. Super important, like major important. So if you put a number there, I'm counting off. Now, is 180 a perfect square? Wrong number? What is square root of 180? Okay. It doesn't equal 13.4. We had to round off. That's why we're putting a squiggly line. Some people don't know the difference. Some of y'all put a squiggly line on all of them. No, not a squiggly line on all of them. I didn't count off for that, but I should have. If it equals 13 exactly, you put an equal sign. You didn't round off. This means, Miss Causey, I rounded off. That's really not the answer. That's not the answer I got on the calculator. I got a big old number, but I rounded off. That's what that means. And some don't. Some of you didn't get that. You just put a squiggly line on all of them. Okay? And some people hadn't figured out how to round to the nearest tenth yet. Okay? I'm just going to put a random number in here. Okay. Oh, I accidentally hit this one. Okay. If I'm rounding that off to the nearest tenth, what number's in the tenth place? Are you kidding me? Only 2 people know. It's the 5. What number is in the 10th place? 5. 5 is in the 10th place. 5 is in the 10th place. That's a 5 in the 10th place. So what is the 6? Yes, but what is it? What does it do? It makes this round up. If this is the boss. If the boss is 5 or more, that gets to go up. And so it'd be 12.6. But 5 is in the 10th place. Guys, if I say what's your name, you don't say Kirbyville Junior High. And some of you are answering the wrong question. You need to listen. And that's why some of you missed on 8.6 some of the questions. You didn't answer the right question. You just answered some other question somebody asked. You've got to answer the right question or you're going to miss it. But does everybody understand how we solve that? Are you sure? Because it's not been pretty this morning. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do some people have graded your 8.6, and I'm going to call you back one at a time. Miss Ken's going to call you back and tell you what you owe. Even though we shouldn't. Oh, it's on the board now. Sorry. 3rd period's on the board now. So you can look on the board. And if you need to go stand over there and look, or look in your Bible, you should already know. But if you're not positive, do we have any no-namers in this class? Okay, good. That is the order. Guys, I've got to get all this done. You've got to get all this turned in. Okay, and some of you might consider coming to CATS today. But you're going to do 8.6. Now look on page 239 that you tore out. You're not doing them all. So let's circle the ones you do. Close your book. Thank you. Close your book. 239, circle these columns. 1, 2. On page 239. 1, 2, 7, 8. On page 240. So on page 239, you circled 1, 2, 7, and 8. On page 240, you got to circle 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Now, a couple of these you're going to have to work. You're going to have to show your work out to the side, right small, and you're just going to have to do what you can do. If you don't want to do it on the paper, use a notebook paper and staple it to the back, please. What should I see on everybody's page 239? Yeah, your name first on the front. 239, your name and number. Okay, get busy.